weather is not looking good today. We're expecting the downpours to continue into today's sprint. This will make for some very tricky conditions for all the teams. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Scott lines up on pole position, and Michael Schumacher completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Leclerc, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ricciardo, Albon, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Zhou, and Logan Sargent. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
Welcome back to round 21 and 23 of F1 23 Career Mode. We are doing a sprint race here in Brazil, so we're all on
The
EV.
formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
So we're starting with intermediates for this weather event. And I looked at the weather conditions, and it's going to be sunny at the end of the sprint race, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
In comparison, a typical road car won't exceed around 6,000. 2014 ushered in a new set of regulations that saw us enter the turbo hybrid era of F1 car development. The biggest change being the engines, which were changed from 2.4 litre V8 engines to 1.6 litre turbocharged V6 power units. Along with this came integrating complex digital systems.
Waiting for everybody else to get lined up. And the sprint race is underway here in Brazil. Red Scott sees lap number 2 of the sprint race. So I made some adjustment on the brake bias. And I figure if I lower it, it'll probably help me get more corner turns.
radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this race. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Oh no, I think there's a problem for Lewis Hamilton. He's slowing down and he's out.
Information on Hamilton for you. They're retiring from the race. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
So Lewis Hamilton is out and the virtual safety car has been deployed. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to get the Delta thing to go back up.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Yellow flag.
Okay, they got rid of Lewis Hamilton. So now Lewis Hamilton will start in the back for the main race.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Car behind you is Michael. Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. You've got 20 laps left until the end.
Oh. What is up with the brakes? It's not even helping me at all. Hello, Roman Tech Go. Welcome to the stream. Well, this is actually just a sprint race, so there's no
Gap to your
pit
teammate
stops in this
behind
one.
is 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, there's no pit stops in this one. Unless like the weather clears up, we'll probably have to switch to the soft tires or medium, depending on what everybody else chooses.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
But the rain is starting to clear up very soon. Yeah, it looks like the rain is starting to clear up soon. Yeah, the rain has stopped now. So once we get more dry on the track, we'll switch to the slicks.
that was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Yeah, it's starting to get dry soon. So we're all should be trying to pit for split tires soon.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
Unless we're staying to the intermediate song for the rest of this race. Well, luckily the brake bias is helping turn more.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Alright, go for soft tires since the track is now going to be dry. And I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure there's others who want to hit with soft tires as well. Also, we are getting close to 10 laps left in the sprint race.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
So now, Michael will have to pit for soft tires. Yep, I was right.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now.
Alright, 10 laps to go.
P6, you've got P6. Leclerc is ahead of you. They're on old intermediates. They've just entered the pits. The distance to the leader is 7.4 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
Wow. Esteban Ocon fast lap. Looks like there's a problem on track. Lance Stroll is out of the race. So he'll be starting the back as well for the main race. Okay, top 3 are pitting. This Fritz Scott back to lead.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, clear. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Alright, we're getting close to the end.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, that's Michael behind, and the gap behind us is 9.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.
Alright, 5 laps to go. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back, because I'll just give me like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue on and finish this race.
lap to your teammate behind is 10.4 seconds. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. First position, front of the pack. Car behind you is Michael. We're leading the car behind by 11.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Alright, white flag here, Brazil.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Now heading down to the start finish line, Rick Scott will start the race on pole as he wins another sprint race.
Well done, mate. Well done. That's a great finish. You've really stepped up and achieved what we asked you to do today, so good job.
Scott increases their championship lead. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
Oh, in case y'all were wondering what happened earlier, Lewis Hamilton fell out of the race because he had an issue on his car, and so he'll be starting last on the grid. And we had a virtual safety car as well. So let's go to the main race.
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Scott lines up on pole position, and it's Michael Schumacher alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Perez, Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Joe, Sargent, Stroll, and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Scott. They've had a fantastic campaign, a wonderful year. They come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
It really is well deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
I was not expecting Max Verstappen and Fernando Alonso to receive a penalty on the starting grid. I was not expecting that at all. Let's see here. We're starting with the soft tires for this one. And we're switching to medium on the first stop, but then switch it back to soft for the rest. That's kind of an odd strategy there. But yeah, the track temperature is 91 degrees, the air is 77. The funniest thing is about this track, they said it's 2.677 miles, which is about a mile longer than Talladega. So, it's pretty interesting.
The formation lap gets underway here in Brazil. Some memorable moments in history have come from this very circuit. Will we be treated to another today? Well, let's find out.
Apparently one driver is going on hard tires. It's kind of weird. While some of us are using soft and medium.
So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
I wonder if the brake bias just carries over to what I said to for this one. I'll have to check and see once the lights are started.
2022, the FIA announced.
It's kind of sad to see Lewis in the back. Okay, yeah. It carried over. And the main race is underway here in Brazil. Oh, a terrible start by Michael. From second to fourth. .71 laps for this race. This takes about a little bit of a minute and 10 seconds to get around the track, so it would probably go about fast. Chris Scott will lead lap 2 with 70 laps to go. After this Grand Prix, the next one will be the debut of Las Vegas.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.9 seconds.
This is no problem. This track is too easy. So Hamilton is doing. Well, at least Lewis Hamilton just moved up to 19th from the start of the race, from 22nd to 19th. We are now almost 10 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. This is pretty much just a straightforward race, just calm pressure, no biggie. Alright, 60 laps to go in this race.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 12.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open.
I am. I am leading the race ahead of 12 seconds of Charles Leclerc. Oh, my arm is itchy. My arm is itchy. I scratched it, but I don't know where. Right here. There we go. So the next Grand Prix is going to be Las Vegas Grand Prix. So this might be interesting to see for tomorrow. I don't know how well I would do at Las Vegas, since that's going to be the second before the final Grand Prix, which is at Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina. Although, I kind of want to know what would happen if they raced at Las Vegas in the daytime, instead of at night. Because last year, they raced at 1 a.m. in the morning at Las Vegas. Like, that's kind of a pretty late night race. So I kind of wish they would have done it in the daytime instead.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, car behind trailing us, 12.0 seconds.
Yeah, they literally raced at Las Vegas at 1 in the morning last year. And there's actually highlights on YouTube.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. Michael is in the pits, Michael in the pits now.
Wow. Michael really stole the pit box the moment I was told to pit this lap. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to be switching to medium tires on this pit stop, and then apparently we're changing it back to softs for the rest. That's kind of an odd thing to do. We started with soft, then we go to medium, and then back to soft again.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Please, I'm not going to do that. Alright, Sergio is leading with George Russell in second. Those two will have to pit this time by. So I'm just going to stay where I am. Yep, I was right. Alright, 60 laps to go this time by.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, that's Michael behind. Okay, push, gap to the car behind. 13.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, 50 laps to go.
Lap 36. That's much more peaceful, much easier to get around. Lab monster. We'll have to get out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, I've never been this concentrated on. I've never been this concentrated on this track than I have been chatting.
Pack, that's P1. Car behind you is Michael. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 22.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 40 laps to go now.
Weirdest thing is, we're changing out the medium and going back on the soft. Kind of a odd choice.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Alright, second pit road. Second pit window will be open on this very next lap that I'm about to cross.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Alright, we're pausing this lap, switching back to soft tires.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now.
Seriously, Michael? You have to pit every time it opens? You better leave before I start pitting in. Alright, good. Now I'm coming.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Almost hit Sergeant. Okay, lap 55 will be the final pit stop.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.9 seconds.
Lewis is not having a good day. He's already in 12.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Wow, they just bumped the rear. What difficulty I'm playing at? Well, I had it on 70% in the early season until they started pulling away almost on every track I'm on. So now I'm on the 65, somewhere between 63 and 65. Because there were certain tracks where they were too fast and I couldn't even catch up, and they were gaining more speed in the corners through the S's and all that. So 30 laps to go in this race.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, that's Michael behind. Our gap behind is 33.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs, and that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. Okay, 30 laps till the end now.
Yeah, if I had set to 100 or 110, I would definitely end up being last, and probably gonna get lapped. Knowing these AIs, they can keep the pedal down through those corners. Also, I'm trying to see what will happen if I upgrade everything for next season, since I saved the parts from being risked, being taken away. So, how is everyone's day today? How's everyone's Wednesday going? Ooh. Oh, nice. That's good. It's okay. You can do it. 'Cause there was a time where I had to work at night shift. And there's also even times where I live stream at night. Because live streaming at night did not go so well for me. Because I didn't have a lot of viewers to come and watch on certain games that I'm live streaming. Let's see, right now, 10 more laps until the final pit window opens. I spy Max Verstappen just ahead on the track map. He did not have a good starting spot on the grid because he received a penalty. And it's not just him, but Fernando Alonso received a penalty as well, along with Logan Sargent. I'm kind of surprised we do not have a safety car in a while. We only have one safety car, and it's all the way back to Bahrain. Like, that is the craziest season ever. One safety car deployed, while the other caution were virtual safety cars. We only have one safety car in this season. And again, that was all the way back to Bahrain in the first round. So there might be a possibility for a safety car to be deployed in Las Vegas and Yas Marina in the final 2 Grand Prix left in this season. Alright, we're getting close to 20 laps left. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, I forgot to give the race update.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Car behind you is Michael. Okay, the gap behind is 41.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. You've got 20 laps left until the end.
You know what? It's time to go for a 2-lap cockpit view around this track. Let me switch to cockpit view.
approaching the pit window, you're going to be on softs. Michael is in the pits. Michael in the pits now.
Not surprised about that. Is it possible to lap everyone before the race ends? Might be. Alright. That's all.
In this lap. Push now.
Alright, final pit stop here in Brazil. Make this count.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Somebody's out already.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Was that Ricardo?
Green flag.
Or was that Shinoda? It looked like it said Ricardo for a second. I didn't look and see. I need to move these rules out. Is there like a... Oh. Oh, okay. So it was Ricardo. He had a mechanical failure in this one. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize you could see everybody else's strategies for this one. It's crazy. Okay. So it was Daniel Ricciardo who's out with a mechanical failure. We're getting close to 10 laps to go in this race.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, look at here, it's starting to cloud up on this track. Luckily, it's not going to rain, so I have nothing to worry about. Whoa! Okay, lots to go next time by. Hello, Max. Red Scott is going to pass you and put you a lockdown.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, that's Michael behind, and the gap behind us is 43.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
Goodbye, Max. Really?
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out, we can work on a fix remotely.
That's the third time in a row. What is going on with rear wing? That is literally 3 Grand Prix. That is literally 3 in a row this season. What is up with this? And Ryan McCain's gonna have a hissy fit about that. Right now it's between 63 and 65. I used to have it on 70, but having it on 70, it just makes them pull away really fast because they were getting more speed through the corner while I was trying to slow down to get more speed out of the corner. So I had to lower the difficulty to match around my speed in my braking zone. Now, if I had to like 100 or 110, I will obviously be last and probably get lapped down and will not be able to catch it, to be honest. Like, for that to happen, I would have to like the wheels and pedals. Well, it's what Ravenwest Motorsport would have done. They would have a massive lead in the Grid World Series. Obviously, Nathan McCain, Red Scott, or Ryan, they would have pulled away at the start of the race. Because they want to be dominant in the motorsport.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Car behind you is Michael. We're leading the car behind by 46.8 seconds.
You know, Max Verstappen kind of gives me a Nathan McCain vibe. Because, you know, Max keeps winning and winning and winning so much. He just gives me Nathan McCain vibes. Because, you know, Nathan McCain can be aggressive on the track. But for Max, he can pull away just easy. So 5 laps to go in this race. %, with equal difficulty. Huh. I didn't know you tested that. Although I am looking forward for the next Grand Prix after this one, which is Las Vegas. So I don't know how well I will do.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Also, it's a DRS system fixed yet? Because it's been sitting there for a while. 'Cause that's literally the 3rd time in a row it's gone off on. Although I am liking this brake bias I have set it to, since it's helping me a lot. And I'm also surprised that it's not raining right now. It's just partly cloudy. 2 laps to go. You haven't seen someone do that? You haven't seen someone do 100% race?
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, that's Michael behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 46.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
This is actually my first time doing a 100% race on live stream. Like, this is probably the first season completion with 100% race. And I'm going to do it again in Season 2 and Season 3.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Alright, white flag, 1 lap to go. Am I going to do another season or another race? Whoa, Hulkenberg! Oh, Hulkenberg, you almost spun out, man. Luckily, I had the brake check. Now, I thought for sure Hulkenberg was going to spin now in front of me. That would have been bad. Especially on the final lap. Wow. Well, that's going to be tomorrow. Since the next one's going to be Las Vegas. And by the way, Rich Scott will win here in Brazil.
That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team.
Well, I already
And
won
talk to me.
championship.
What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Thank you.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Well, I already won the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship, so... Well, the thing is about Lewis...
Scott increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
I have to give it to Scott.
Let's move on to the Constructors. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, Lewis, in the sprint race that you probably haven't seen, you could probably watch the replay of it, he was out of the sprint race and had to start last on the grid for the main race. So now, Lewis finished almost a top 10 finish. So now, the next Grand Prix It's the debut of Las Vegas. And then after that, we're getting close to Abu Dhabi.
We've got a lot of cash sitting around doing nothing. We should start investing that in facility improvements.
Well, let's do that. Do that. So yeah, this is how well I'm doing. Although some of these should be ready. Oh yes, these are ready. I should probably try to focus on... Actually, you know what? If the DRS system's ready, let's see. Nothing. 22 days for 22 days until his contract expires. Well, the thing is, like, with these regulation changes in about 4 weeks left, I already saved the parts. Basically, I had to protect these parts because, you know, there's 0 parts at risk right now, so. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. That's nice of you to say that, man.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Any retirement? Like, for one of the drivers in the standings? Or are you talking about Michael Schumacher? Okay, nothing changed from that. Okay, so 3 parts are at risk. Pad material, I'm going to protect that. What's this one? Rear floor, under tray, going to protect that. Tire now, good data, going to protect that. Well, Michael Schumacher is going to retire since he's only going to do 1 season. And don't know who's going to be retiring this season, but Ryan McCain has announced that he's going to hire a female driver named Tatiana Codron for the seat. Because to be honest, there hasn't been any female drivers for Raven West Motorsport, except for one, which that was Laura Cavallo, who then went from Raven West to Seneca in the story. So, I just want to have like more characters to be part of this story. So yeah, Tatiana is going to be the new driver for Season 2 as the second driver for Raven West Motorsport. So now, tomorrow, we're heading to the famous Las Vegas. Okay. Let's see. Compare. So if I did a comparison, didn't have. So here's what I'm going to do. Next season, how do you think? Well, the thing is, since the money I'm saving up for next season, I'm going to have to do some upgrades for the personnel specs to get, improvements for her on the sim, the fitness, the analysis, and the pit equipment. If she does very well, she will possibly will win a Grand Prix. But now it is time to end this live stream. So tomorrow is the Las Vegas Strip circuit, which is basically a nighttime, obviously. So I thank y'all for watching this, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Viva Las Vegas. Y'all have a good